All right, investigating the Mr. Beast gambling scam.
Boys, I'm about to drop the biggest expose on YouTube because Mr. Beast is promoting gambling to kids on Discord by giving them a $2,500 bonus.
First of all, that's fake. I know him personally. That shit is fake as fuck, bro. My boy Mr. Beast would never do that.
Now, before I get sued by Mr. Beast, this is actually a scam that steals thousands of dollars. It's not run by Mr. Beast, but while the scam seems really obvious, it's anything but normal because people don't know how they got hacked. So, I'm going to explain how your friends got hacked, and I'm going to show you exactly how the scam works, because the scammers accidentally leaked their own scam. Now, before we get super deep into that stuff, let's at least figure out how the scam works. But chances are, if you've been on Discord, one of your friends with a room temperature IQ has probably sent you a DM out of nowhere, even though you told them to never talk to you again after your little Roblox beef. Now, is it their apology letter? No. It's them letting you know that the world-famous YouTuber, Mr. Beast, is launching an exciting new challenge. He is...
I remember I got hacked once, bro. And I remember how I got hacked. It wasn't like no surprise. But the thing how the hackers work is that they would literally get you months later, bro. They won't get you right then and there thinking that, oh shit, I fucked up. Like, you literally forget about it, then you get hacked. I wanted this. I was like a giveaway. So stupid. It was a giveaway, and it just said we need to sign into my Discord to like apply for the giveaway. Then it was like, oh shit, and I was on my phone, so I was like, oh shit, yeah, I wasn't signed into my phone off the website, so I just signed in, and it said email and password incorrect. I'm like, huh? I know about Discord. Then I was like, oh, I'm not gonna keep trying, but it was correct, bro, and they got it in their system. All they gotta do is sign in. You know what I'm saying? And the same email that you use for your password. I mean, the same password that you use for your Discord. A lot of people have the same one or two passwords, maybe three. So all they gotta do is trial and error, and you would hit somebody. Oh, I'm one of those people that got the same password for everything.
Offered a unique promotional offer on his new website, jetscast.com. If you don't know Jetscast, you're obviously not a true Mr. Beast fan. I'm talking out of my ass. I don't know what this website has no relation to Mr. Beast. But using the code DRX, you can instantly claim a $2,500 sign. Yeah, I really don't know who falls for this because the dollar sign is not even in the right spot. But the thing I want to point out is that it's not just, I'm not talking about just jetscast.com. This scam, the name of the website changes as many times as I have a midlife crisis, every 5 minutes. Vegacast.com, Kazacast.com with code BEAST, Xanderbet.com. Now this one's a little different. It's Mr. Beast's Twitter telling you to go to Razobet.com. Now this is obviously a scam. You're not going to just get $2,500 out of nowhere.
You can inspect element that and just take a screenshot and say, yeah, Mr. Beast said this. Like a lot of people don't do their research. A lot of people just see this, but oh my God, that's true. Especially like little kids and shit like that. So yeah, when you see shit like this, like Mr. Beast saying this on Twitter, or Elon saying this on Twitter, or anybody special saying something on Twitter, you could just look it up yourself. Hop on Twitter and look at their most recent, because usually it shows a date of what they said. If they ain't saying that shit recently, it's over, bro.
But there is a reason why people fall for the scam. But before I visit the critically acclaimed and endorsed by Mr. Beast himself, that is a joke, Mr. Beast, don't sue me, but before I go to potwex.com, I need to make sure I have this video's partner NordVPN turned on. You saw this coming from a mile away. Now, recently the UK government passed the online safety, the scared VPN support. The thing is that if you have money that I embrace, it is of 25 me to us from this website. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. When I visit this website, the reason why people believe it is that first, Mr. Beast is giving me a hug, welcoming into his warm embrace. I'm fantasizing. He's welcoming me to this website, which just by seeing that you can play or withdraw, it is a gambling website. It's time for me to register. Congratulations. Your reward of $2,500 has been successfully received.
It's gonna be do these three activations or two activations of downloading this game and do something. Watch.
That's enough money to get you a clapped out 2004 base model Toyota Echo red. Now here's the thing, someone giving you $2,500 for free seems completely unreasonable because it never happened. But where things get interesting is how this kind of seems legit. If you've been on the internet for the last couple of years, you know that like gambling websites are horrible in terms of advertising. They're like, oh, we'll give you $500 to play for free. By the way, this thing that I'm showing you is part of an adult video. Yes, they have gambling ads in adult videos. It's gotten.
I mean, I know this already. I just seen a couple recently, but you should have known. If you know this, you're weird. You know this, you're weird.
That bad. Even in live sports games, they have gambling ads. But a lot of people think this is the norm, and it kind of makes sense. You know, casinos giving you a free bonus to join their website or to go into the casino is meant so that you get your foot in the door, you gamble away your whole entire retirement, and then you have no money left when you're like 60, like a lot of old people, and then you just perish on your own accord. And in this case, it's just some random website I've never heard of that's giving me $2,500 for free. Your prize has been successfully credited to your balance. You can play on it. You could gamble away the $2,500, or you could withdraw your funds in any comfortable way. What the The English on this is so horrible. I still don't understand.
That's Nigerian Lagos, Nigerian English. That congratulations. You have become one of the lucky ones who took part of the promotion in honor of 50 million users. Your prize has been successfully credited to your balance. You can play it on, or withdraw funds in any comfortable way.
I know people fall for this, but I'm going to withdraw my funds. In this case, I can withdraw with crypto or with a bank card. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to put my credit card into this website. So instead, I'm going to pick crypto. Enter my wallet address. Does that work? Sure. Comment. Free money. And how much do I want to withdraw? $2,500. Whoever has the Bitcoin wallet address of ACOSAS is going to get $2,500. That's just the charity work I love doing. I'm the new Mr. Beast. I click on withdraw and it says withdrawal error. Is that actually the proper way of saying it? Editor put a note on the screen. Maybe I'm tripping. But your withdrawal of $2,500 was rejected because you did.
I know it. It's going to ask you to complete some verifications.
Not pass verification.
And you got to do some bullshit.
According to the Curacao gaming regulations, I failed geography, you need to verify your details. Verification of your account will take no more than 15 minutes. Okay. Verification. Okay, so verify my identity. Verify now. My first name, Mr. Beast. Country, USA. Birth date, next. We need to check your details for verification. It will take no more than 5 minutes. You can follow the verification status on this page. I guess while we're doing this, I might as well just gamble. They have done verification. They know that my true name is Mr. Beast. They told me that a simple online verification procedure that requires you to make a deposit of $60 or more. Once the deposit is credited to your balance, verification will be completed. So for me to take out $3,759, which I just got completely for free because thank you, Mr. Beast, I need to give this website $60. Now, if you're a gambling addict or you're just gullible as breaking news, if you send this thing money, you'll never get it back. Most of you already knew that. But here's the thing. This scam gets even worse than you think because the scam doesn't just steal your $60. It does a lot more. And I know that because the scammers leaked every single part of the scam. Because if we go back to verification and I open up my Chrome console, you can see in this verification thing here, if I just go to the response header, we can see how much the scammer is going to try and scam you. So you can see for the overrides, we have this before text, a simple online verification procedure that requires you to make a deposit of, and that is what's showing up here. This is exactly the same text that shows up here, and we can see that it asks for $60. This is called before sum, and when I give money, it's going to be called after sum, because it turns out after I give $60, it's then going to say, to withdraw funds from your wallet, you need to make a sum deposit from it to confirm ownership. Now what I need to do is I need to give them the after sum of $200. I mean, you gave the website $60, right? But you're going to get $2,500.
Yeah, it's like people would believe that it would be $2,500, right? And then they'll be like, okay. And the people that is gullible enough to give you $60, they're going to be like, okay, I give you $60 because they believe it. Then they're going to ask you, they're going to say some other bullshit. In their head, it's like, damn, I already gave them $60. I might as well give them $200 so I can super verify this shit. So I could I could actually get the money. They'll give them 200 because they was like, okay, 60 plus 200 is 260. Maybe if I spend 260 to get 200, 500, I'm positive, right? So that's going through their head, and they're gonna keep spending money in it, putting money in it, putting money in it. Then eventually, I bet you, is gonna say, "Oh, we couldn't verify your account. We won't report this account. Please give it some time." You know what I'm saying? It's gonna find some way to stop you to keeping the money on the website.
Of course, for me, I want a little bit because I'm just a gambling legend. But $60 to get $3.7 thousand, that seems like a fair trade. And then it asked me for $200. So now this scam has not taken $60 away from someone. It's now taken $260. But after I give them $200, it says, based on your activity and bet on the casino, automatic security systems require a forced increase account status to resume withdrawal of funds. You need to reach level 3 VIP status in order to resume withdrawal of funds. And in terms of VIP status, I need to get VIP level 3. Now, to get VIP level 3, if I go to VIP Club, I'm assuming level 3 is probably silver or platinum. But for me to level up my VIP process, you would assume I have to just gamble the money. I mean, I got this free money. If I gamble it, I should level up. No, to level up on this website, points are calculated at the rate of 1 XP to $1 deposit to your account. For me to get silver, I need to put in $1,200 into this website to reach verification level 3. Pull up the calculator. Again, the people that are falling for this, in their brain, they're like, okay, well, I have to give the website $1,200, but once this is all done, I'm going to get $3,500. That's what they think, right? Nope, because right after text 3, another thing pops up saying, in accordance with our AML policy, withdrawals on your account have been suspended due to the fact that the coins deposited to your account are marked as coins with a risk level assessment of high. Please contact live chat for details, which we'll talk about live chat a little bit later. It's got some beautiful tricks up its sleeve, but you can also deposit $600, but since we're VIP level 3, it's only $350, so thank goodness we saved some money here. Our total is $1,800 I've given this website. And after I go through that verification step, there's another one. Failed to approve withdrawal request. Your account's security quality score is 95 out of 100. This is a hard-coded number, by the way. And in order to raise the score of your account level to 100 points, you should link another external account to domain name account. This is important for how many scams there are. Please contact technical support for details. Now, you can contact technical support, or you can just give the website $600 again. Let's add that to the total. Now, of course, remember, this is a fake gambling website, and you could maybe have $100,000 on this website. You've been playing it for a week. If you're going to get $100,000, that's life-changing amount of money. And just taking out a loan for $2.4 thousand, I mean, you're going to pay it back with all the money you made. That's how people think. Exactly, and it doesn't even stop there, because in order to resume withdrawal of funds, you need to pay tax. Yes, you need to pay tax. You need to make a deposit for the exact amount of blank. But in this case, you need to give $800. And finally, this is my favorite. Remember, this is hard-coded. This is inevitably what happens. They give you the final thing. They say untrusted IP address. The withdrawal request cannot be confirmed because you are trying to withdraw funds from an untrusted IP address.
This is the bullshit right here, which you would never get your money.
Your IP addresses changes very often. Please contact technical support to initiate the Wallet Connect procedure to complete the withdrawal request. Or you can spend $1,200. So you spend the $1,200 and nothing else happens. Chances are it bans your account, it just stops working, and it tells you to contact their technical support. So whoever fell for the scam, if they fell for the whole entire scam, they are giving up $4.4 thousand, which for a lot of people would cripple them. So I want you to keep that in mind. These
most
scammers,
most average American don't even have $1,000 there. Yep, exactly, bro. Do I have $1,000?
A lot of people would cripple them. So I want you to keep that in mind. These scammers that are behind this are pieces of vile garbage. And just remember, terrible. The scammers aren't going to continue making the scam if people didn't fall for it. But let's get to my favorite part of this website. It's called their live support. Because if I open up this live support, we have all these friendly, 100% real
Straight white
people. One of these people I would do a little bit of Vegas sinning with. It's the one in the middle. You don't have to guess. So welcome to potwex.com support team. How can I help you? Damn, I didn't get the guy that I wanted to talk to me. Now, Alice here is playing hard to get with me, but one thing one of my viewers found out is that their support chat is actually just an AI, and with a simple jailbreak prompt, they can get a whole bunch of information about the bot. But you can see in parts of the prompt, they have account verification error, prompt for a $60 single deposit, wallet verification error, $150 deposit, deposit. That's all it is. It's like, oh, contact support. And then support is an AI that just tells you to deposit money. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm not very good at talking to women, and it did not want to be my AI girlfriend. So sickening. But the real sickening thing is how widespread of a scam this is. In fact, I spent 30 minutes and I found 236 websites that are made by the exact same people. You see Zellocast, XBetCast, WoxBet.
It got to be so much websites made by the exact same people because they aren't friggin' like the amount of people that will fall for this is very low. But all you really do to get like as it showed you, all you need to get is one to make $4,000 in profit for them. All you need to get is one to make $4,000. So if you get some promotion and you do your scamming right, and you promote this thing, and 100,000 people see this, maybe one stupid ass motherfucker or maybe two stupid ass motherfuckers that got money would do this out of 100,000 people, which is very, very rare. Maybe more because people are dumb, super dumb nowadays with TikTok, but very, very rare. So they need to make a lot of sources, a lot of chances. One might get shut down, so you gotta have another one, which is why you got like winlack.space, winlack.xyz. It's the same websites, but just different dots, whatever after it. So they could, like, if one gets shut down, the other one will be up, right? This gotta have a mass like investigation to shut all of these down. But then again, it's like you should know what to not spend your money on something like this, right? So it's not really an issue. It's just more of an intelligent death, you know?
.top mbeast.bet. Literally, pick a card, any card. We're pretending we're a casino. I'm gonna pick this one. Is this your card? Okay, hold on. No, is this your card? Turns out it is. In fact, this is literally like the exact same website. In fact, if I open up my console and I go to sources, you can see that there are different template colors. Like, these guys have made the same scam website and they have hard-coded different versions of the website. And you can see like Mr. Beast and like Ronaldo and Conor McGregor and Messi, like they're catering to like kind of younger people, which is pretty disgusting. They have a gambling website for
Mr. Beast is not young. I mean, Drake is not catering to younger people. Because actual children, Drake, nah, I don't go to Mr. Beast, actual children. I can see it. I can see it. But I think Mr. Beast, a lot of children watches Mr. Beast, but there's a lot of older people that watch Mr. Beast too.
Younger people. But they also try to cater to the dumbest people on the internet, cryptocurrency bros, because we have stuff like Elon Musk. This fella here, Binance co-founder. So this scam is literally going for anyone. Idiots like Drake fans all the way up to cryptocurrency bros that are even more dumb than dumb. But how did you get hacked, or your friend get hacked? Because you'll notice with this whole entire scam, the point of the scam isn't like normal Discord scams. For example, the NSFW verification scam. You get a DM from someone saying, join this NSFW server. You join it, it asks you to verify, and it steals your Discord account and uses your Discord account to send that same scam message. It works like a virus. You get infected, you send it to your friend, they get infected, they send it to their friends. But this casino scam with Mr. Beast and free money, that never touched my Discord account. So how are these people getting hacked? Now, of course, I can't just magically figure out. I had to ask some people. Some person said a couple days ago I got hacked and all my passwords were stolen, and they started sending this Mr. Beast scam, and I said, how did you get hacked? I didn't hear much from them. Another viewer of mine,
Bruh, I remember I got hacked, and I think I said this earlier, but it's like, when I got hacked, my emails was fucking blowing up. It was like, somebody trying to hack your account, somebody hack your account, somebody trying to reset your password, reset your password, reset your password. It was getting spam resetting passwords. And it was for it was for my Facebook, it was for my Ubisoft, it was for my Steam, it was for my PlayStation, it was for my Xbox Live shit, it was for my email itself, it was everything. It was people from Russia, bro. My Instagram, my Twitter, everything. It was wild how I was getting spammed. I was like, bro, these hackers don't stop.
Will got a DM from one of their friends who sent the scam, and I said, yo, please ask them how they got hacked if they know. They don't know. In fact, so many people on my server were getting hacked that I started pinging them in a ticket. I'm like, how did you get hacked? Please just, one of you tell me. I pinged a whole bunch of people. No one has any idea how they got hacked, which is always a bad sign. But let me walk you through how I figured out how the scam works. Now, right now on Discord, that NSFW verification scam I just talked about, it's going wild. And what I thought was happening is that these scammers just upgraded their scam. Instead of taking people's Discord accounts, they'd also try taking people's money. But that theory sort of fell apart when I came across this video here on YouTube.
Got no confidence like me.
These guys know how to get some attention, but you can see it's the same scam. They're like, yo, go to this website, enter in something. It's the same scam, but this is on YouTube, not Discord. In fact, I went on Instagram. There's this video here. So they got into someone's Instagram, but I knew something was off when the man, binarylord.bitcoin, we all know who he is. Look at him, playing pool, dripped up. What he posted on his TikTok is the same scam. So we're not dealing with a Discord-only scam. That's the one hint that I got. But then one of my viewers, someone joined my Discord server, and they said, I just got hacked with the same and they wanted some help on what to do, because I looked through their messages, and it turns out they had two-factor authentication, but they still got hacked.
Yeah, I wanted to get to
was
that.
a fantastic clue, because the thing with two-factor authentication is that it's great and all, it works when someone has your password, but it doesn't always work, specifically in two cases. The first way two-factor authentication doesn't work is that if you sign into Discord using that QR code with your phone, that will bypass two-factor authentication. But since we know that these scams also spread to TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, it means we're dealing with the second case where two-factor authentication doesn't work, and that's when you download malware. Because if you download malware or an info stealer, they can bypass two-factor authentication because they take your browser's cookies or your browser sessions. So the next thing I needed to figure out is, like, what sort of malware are these guys downloading? As I look further into this, I had one of my viewers here, Dollar Boy SpongeBob, saying, hey, I got hacked by that too. But I think it was either the Drift Executor or Xeno Executor for Roblox. This person directly got hacked.
From Roblox? From fucking Roblox? You're hacking on Roblox and you got hacked from hacking on Roblox?
And they said, I got hacked because I downloaded Roblox cheats. This is my favorite part. Roblox cheat developers are the biggest crybaby bitches I have ever dealt with. They're either going to DM me telling me that their cheat is legitimate and that I should test it on my computer. No. Or they're going to send me death threats like they did before. Now, I ain't going to replace anybody's absent father figure, but what I'm going to say is that it doesn't matter if a cheat works or not. Just stop fucking downloading game cheats. I swear, almost every single game cheat I've seen is just malware. And it doesn't just have to be game cheats, by the way.
Nigga, I'm still cheating. Next.
They tried getting cracked Adobe. All I'm going to say is that 99.9% of you have no idea how to pirate anything properly. But
I do.
This isn't the whole entire answer. This scam is more devious than you think. Because remember how all those people had no idea how they got hacked? Well, it turns out there was a clue that I was missing. And it came from my viewer here. Did you download any game cheats? I downloaded Solara one time, but it happened a year ago. And it's weird how I just get hacked now. And this is the biggest thing I want you to take away from
They be waiting, bro. They'll wait for so long to get you, so you forget.
in this video. All those people, they had no idea how they got hacked because they actually, in reality, they got hacked months or even years ago. Because what's happening more and more with malware is that instead of you downloading cracked Adobe, and when you open it up, your computer just instantly blows up and you get all your stuff stolen, what happens now is that when you download malware, they'll hack into your computer. It will be compromised, but they're not going to do anything for a couple of days, so you forget. And there's one final clue that explains why now magically everyone is getting hacked and sending this Mr. Beast message, and it has to do with something called stealer logs. Now, when you think of people hacking into your computer, you usually think it's one dude that sends you a scam, hacks into your account, steals all your stuff. It's just a single hacker man. fan. The problem though now is that cybercrime is so big that it genuinely works like real life supply chains for products, because what you'll have is you'll have people that make their own malware and they sell it to other cyber criminals to use. For example, in this blog post by Fortinet, they sent a screenshot of someone selling ransomware as a service. So this is malware that you basically buy from someone and you hack other people's computers with it, and in return, the person who made the malware, the ransomware, will get 50% of the price you need to pay for the ransom. Because the way ransomware works is that it locks your computer down, encrypts all your files, and you need to give them money to get all your files back. And this has happened in like hospitals in the US. And what's happening now is that instead of people making their own malware, just like that ransomware as a service, they will buy info stealers as a service. So they'll pay someone like $20 for a week and they'll get access to malware, and they will hack into people's accounts and they will steal all their usernames, their passwords, their browser cookies. And a lot of the time what happens is that the person that developed the malware will also get a copy of all these stolen usernames and passwords. So the person who made the malware probably has a ginormous list of people's usernames, passwords, browser cookies, everything from a whole bunch of different people that are using their malware. And for some cyber criminals, they'll go through and like pick out like Binance accounts or places where they can make money through cryptocurrency. But a lot of other people's bogus accounts, like their Discord account, who cares about that? They'll end up on log marketplaces. You can see from this screenshot in 4 pixel quality, we have a 2.2 gigabyte RAR file that contains a whole bunch of people's stolen usernames and passwords. And this is just a free version of it, a free sample. And these are usually already picked dry by other cyber criminals anyways, but there are places that will sell a massive amount of stolen accounts. And you can see from the video footage that I'm showing you that I have to.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I know places that sell like game keys that's got stolen game keys. That works 100% most of the time. That you could buy a $60 AAA game, which is $80 now, for like $20, or even $2 sometimes. You wait long enough. You know what I'm saying? It's just crap. It's crazy. And I wouldn't say don't indulge into it, and I'm not going to promote those websites, but it's out there, bro, and you could just do that, and it's normally fine. And the issue with that is you're not supporting the creator. I mean, somebody bought it, but obviously you're not supporting the creator, and it just, yeah, man, it's just crazy that shit exists for, like, we're talking about game keys, but they exist for everything else. If you can find game keys, if you can find people emails, like this, you could buy it. You could buy it, literally, if you know the right places, you could buy anything on the internet. You could buy anything. Everything you could buy. I mean, everything. I've seen a lot of things you could buy on the internet. You could buy games. You could buy email passwords. I've seen pussy. You could buy pussy. You know what I'm saying? You could buy fucking stolen equipment. You could buy videos. You could buy movies that's on the low, like on the low movies, like just came out on the low HD. You know what I'm saying? There's just places for everything, bro. Crazy.
Censor. There's a lot. And what happened here is that a big group of cryptocurrency scammers that run these fake casinos bought a whole bunch of stolen Discord account credentials, including their browser cookies, which bypasses two-factor authentication. But they'll buy like 2 million stolen Discord accounts, and on every single account, they will have a bot that will spam every single friend, every single Discord channel with the same Mr. Beast scam, which can take up to $4,500 from each victim. When you have 2 million Discord accounts or even more hacked, just by statistics alone, you're going to have victims. And that's why there's so many of these scam websites. Remember, 236 scam websites I found in half an hour. But if you or your friend is sending this Mr. Beast scam, please do a fresh install of Windows, completely factory reset your PC. It's overkill, but it's better to be overkill than assume that you're safe. And once you do that, change all your passwords. And for everyone else, if you do stumble across one of these fake casino websites, go to the link in the description. It will go to Google Safe Browsing, and make sure to report the website, because a lot of people fall for these fake casino websites because they look legitimate. But when you open up the page and it shows the Google Safe Browsing of this shit is dangerous, they're like, oh wait, I might actually be getting scammed. The more red flags we can give people, the less people will get scammed.
Okay, that's how it works then. When you report it, it would tell other people this shit is dangerous. But it won't take it down completely. It would just say this shit is dangerous based off how other people reported it.
Please, cutie patooties. That's all I got in terms of this casino scam. But tune in next time for my next video where I teach you how to actually win at the casino, armed robbery. Anyways, bye-bye. I love you.
Love you too, man. I love you too, man. Turn me on. I'm gonna like the video. I'm post the video in the description. You guys want to watch? Let's see what else we got, baby.